and welcome to the Mom's Basement Podcast. I'm Dominic Konowski. We're here with my wife, Corlisa Konowski.
Hello, everybody.
And we are literally in my mother's basement. So first of all, let's talk about that. We are in my mom's basement doing a podcast called Mom's Basement, the inaugural podcast episode. Man, the basement life, right?
It's something.
It is something. Same as with the married life.
Oh, yeah. That's different from, dating and having... Dating from married is very different.
Yeah, I mean, some days I love you, other days it feels like I married my third at. But nonetheless, we are legally binded in marriage. And no, but seriously, folks, I love being married to this beautiful woman next to me. She wanted to do a podcast, and right then and there, my eyes, big hearts out of my eyes, and here we are doing it.
He suggested it because we talk about everything and anything, and I would honestly think people would want to hear it. So it's like, we should make a podcast about it.
We should, and we did.
And here we are making a podcast
I came up with
about
the name.
Yeah, we both did. It's not like
It was a little bit of teamwork.
It was teamwork, yeah.
So, anyways, crazy weather we've been having for some shitty short talk.
Yes.
But on a serious note, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know, life. What's new? What's happening in the world?
I know something that's new. The Yankees can't stay healthy, but I know you don't want to talk too much of sports. This woman knows nothing about sports, folks.
Not a damn thing.
But you know a lot about cooking, and you're gonna be making some empanadas. I know that. So
yes.
So when it comes to my wife's cooking, there's one thing that you need to know about it. She knows when you're lying, so you know that you just have to automatically tell her the truth. Maybe it's because she's Puerto Rican. I don't know. Maybe it's the Hispanic in her. But I tell you, her cooking, I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, is it really? Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
He says it like he has a gun to his head.
Maybe I do. You don't know what's under that blanket? I know what's under there. Wait, no, not like that. Not like that. That was taken extremely out of context. That was, hold up. Wait, that was taken that's its own clip right there. That was taken so out of context. Oh, you dirty-minded people watching this. I know what you're thinking right now, and it's disgusting. You gotta go find the Lord. You gotta find Jesus. And I think the biggest thing about a good marriage is that you gotta have God in the marriage.
And you also have to have compromise.
Yes.
Whether they want to do it or not, you have to have compromise. Some days he might not want to do something I want to do, but he'll still do it because he knows I'll do something that I don't want to do for him, which I think is very compromisable.
Yeah, I definitely feel like it's compromisable. And I mean, for me, when it comes to sports, I mean, she's as disinterested in sports than anything, but she is trying her best. She is trying her best.
With basketball, I've been kind of into it, so it's a working process.
Look, I'll never forget when we were at Yankee Stadium watching a Yankee game. It's right before the playoffs start, one of the last home games of the season, and you're playing, what was that, Candy Crush you were playing on your phone?
No, that was Uno.
Uno. Wait. What's worse? Playing Candy Crush or Uno at this point? Because Uno is a multiplayer game. So you're at the Yankees were losing. So you're at a game watching your team lose as you're losing online in an imaginary card game.
Actually, I won that game.
Oh, you won that? You remember a win that many months ago?
Yeah.
Do you know what my biggest win was?
Me.
Marrying you. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're currently gonna go to a game. The Yankees game.
Hopefully.
By the end of this month. Hopefully, which is pretty exciting.
We're going to sit in what is that, the 202, 203 section, the Bleacher Creatures!
Yeah, but
Shout out to them.
I'm going to be burnt. Because I burn, and unfortunately I burn. And I'm a Puerto Rican, and he's white, and he tans for some reason, which I'm jealous of.
I do tan good.
It's really dark.
It's the Italian in me, because I am
Italian too.
Yeah, but you're like a fake Italian. I've never met a fake Italian in my life. She doesn't like any mobster movies. She doesn't
That doesn't
like
mean I have to be.
No, because you gotta be like the mobster kind of Italian. You gotta be Italian.
Oh, really?
Italiano, yeah. Like, I'm Italian.
Says you're Italian, you don't like pasta for the life.
Whoa. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that.
This guy right here, the one you're watching all the time, does not like pasta.
I hate pasta.
If I cook it, he won't eat it.
I hate pasta.
But deep down, I know he doesn't like it, so I don't make it in the house. I either make rice, and this man does not get sick of rice, which surprises me because I get sick of it.
I can't even pronounce it Weiss.
That's
depressing.
That is very depressing. But yeah, he'll eat. If I make rice every day, he'll eat it. But if I make pasta, no, babe, I'm not hungry. Knowing damn well that
I don't even call you babe. I just call you by your legal name.
Yes.
I call you by your FBI name.
Is this wrong? Is this wrong? Because he calls me by my legal name, and I call him babe, and he will call me Carly, and I look at him, dead in his face, like, are you serious? And he'll be like, yeah. I'm like, wow. That's disappointing.
Disappointing is crazy. That's something that my mom is in me. Get it? Disappointed. I'm saying my mom's disappointed. I mean, we're doing a podcast in her basement, for God's sakes. I mean, you got to be a little bit disappointed in your son if he's doing that right now. No, I love.
Great.
You know what? Great. Look, shout out to my mom. Shout out to the Pope. Shout out to my grandma. Who? Let me tell you a story about my grandma, because since we were talking about all the pasta-ness. My grandmother, every Sunday, this is how Italian my family is. Every Sunday, my whole family would come over. We would have pasta, right? Macaroni or spaghetti and meatballs, okay? Mm-hmm. I was the odd one out because I never wanted, no way you just took your attention off me to move your phone. Who, by the way, the screensaver is of us. But anyways, though, this this story,
you ass.
It's okay. It's okay.
You're gonna pay for the $1,000 phone.
No, look, nonetheless, the story about me and my grandmother, she would make it every single Sunday.
I would love that.
I hated it.
Oh, why?
I never ate her pasta. Oh. If I had the meatballs, okay, I don't know. I know you're going to react to this in some way. The sauce would be on the meatballs. So what I would do is I would get a strainer, put the meatballs in the strainer, and turn the sink on, and have the water hit the meatballs and wash all the sauce away.
I don't think that's weird.
You don't think that's weird?
No.
I felt like that was like the weirdest thing to do.
No, when I was a kid and like lunch and they had the meatballs, I would literally...
Well, we'll talk about the cafeteria meatballs, okay?
I would scrape the sauce off on the side of the plate and eat it. I wouldn't eat anything else.
No, that's weird. I'm judging you now for that. That's just flat out weird.
I'm weird, but you and your mom rinses food when it has too much flavor.
Yeah, my mom rinses food because it has too much flavor.
Yeah, she probably be sorry.
She's watching this. She's watching this like...
Not them blasting me like that.
What is this podcast even about? This is almost like Seinfeld. It's a podcast about nothing. It's just you and me.
It's about just us talking.
Yeah, it's you and me just having a regular conversation. The only difference is we're monetizing it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're laughing at. This is the marriage life, folks. But no, on a serious note, I love being married to you. Marriage,
oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're not sick of me?
Well, maybe, you know, if there was a barcode on you and I got a receipt, I would maybe, you can't do that, we're going to get demonetized.
Oh, really? Oopsies. Let me hide it.
No.
Just kidding.
You know what this would be so funny if, like, nobody watches this podcast episode.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that, because I'm having a good time. Are you having a good time? I was so unprepared, though. I was so unprepared to do this podcast.
You should have seen it. He was like rambling all over the place, trying to fix everything. I come down. I'm like, I'm ready. He's like, ready for what? I said, the podcast. He goes, oh, okay. Then it was the funniest thing.
You know what? Here's something we could talk about. Is it narcissistic to walk faster than your spouse? She says
oh my
it
gosh,
is.
yes.
No,
it
we need to
is.
talk about
No,
this.
because there's videos on it on how guys don't
Videos?
give a shit about it, about their women, so they just
You just
walk
walk
up.
so slow. You just walk so
okay,
slow.
you walk in my pace.
I can't walk your pace.
So then hold my hand and drag me with you.
No, it's so funny because you're so much shorter than me. Like, this is me, this is her. So when I
Okay,
hold
I
her
am
hand, I gotta,
5'1".
go
Listen,
down. No, you're 5
listen.
feet.
I'm 5'1".
Look, 1 inch is a lot. You don't have that 1 inch.
I'm 5'1.5".
That's a lie. Damn. Keep talking, though. Keep talking. Exactly.
I'm 5'1.5".
5'1.5".
Yes,
You
I'm
gotta
5'1.5".
Look, you know you're short if you gotta say and a half, because you never
Listen,
see a motherfucker who's 6'6" saying, "Yeah, I'm 6'6 and a half."
Listen, a half still counts, man.
A half still counts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. My goal as a kid was to be as tall as my mom, and she's 5'2".
That's the saddest goal I think I ever heard. It's almost like being
No,
in
because-
kindergarten saying you want to be an
No,
astronaut.
because I didn't grow for a long time. I was 4'11" for a very, very long time.
You didn't say and a half.
No, I was just straight up 4'11".
You just straight up
I
4'11.
was straight up 4'11"
Straight
until
up.
I hit high school. Freshman year, I started growing inch by inch.
You know what? I've never seen any photos of you freshman year of high school, and I would love to see some of those photos.
I have a picture of the last day I was actually physically in school, and I was in all white.
All white?
I was in all white, like an angel. White crop top, right? White pants, and white, I think, Jordans. If I'm
You
not
give
mistaken.
off hot Cheeto girl vibes, and you do actually eat hot Cheetos, so you kind of fit in with all that. I married a
Okay.
hot Cheeto girl.
I have
Damn.
what?
Nothing.
So there's something you guys should try that I got him hooked on.
Yeah.
It's hot Cheetos with cream cheese. You dip it in there, and it's so good. So good.
Very good.
But last night I went to go get some so me and him could, have a late night snack. I go in the fridge and it's not there. His mom ate it all. I wanted to fight her, but it's okay.
I just realized you're sitting all comfy and I'm sitting all formal like this. Like I'm getting ready for a job interview and you're just over here just like, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like we have to. It's a Who cares?
I mean, I'm comfy. You're comfy.
Who
I'm comfy. You have a whole
cares?
blanket setup going. It's
freezing.
in my
down
mom's
here.
basement. There's no heat over here in my mom's basement. So it is literally, it's maybe 30 degrees out right now. So underground technically because it's the basement. It's probably, a good 30 degrees in here, maybe 20.
Yeah, but in the summer we're always down here because it's absolutely cold down here, so it feels
frigid.
so good in the summer because that heat. You won't catch me outside. I'll be down here.
You remember that meme's like, catch me outside,
How
how
about
about that? Ah!
You know what? She's having beef with this girl named Alabama.
Alabama.
Yeah.
Hold on, I just gotta say, because I saw this once a long time ago. It was like, if your name is Mercedes, like, your father didn't want a kid, he wanted a car.
You know
I feel
what?
like
you know what I also seen this
What?
guy, he said, "Oh, I named my daughter Hennessy because that was my favorite drink." When I was younger, I was like, that is the saddest thing to name your child.
I feel like low-key, though, that's a killer name.
Hennessy, yeah, it's a nice
like,
name.
it's a
I
killer
like it.
name.
I like the name, but I think it's too long.
It
They
is,
need to, cut it down.
HENNSEEY is...
This man has an issue.
What's
This hat
my
that he
issue?
has on right here.
Oh my gosh,
He's
I
been
love this hat.
He's been wanting this hat for about 6 months now. And we went to the store the day before Valentine's Day. And he's like, "Ooh, babe, you should get it for me." And I was going to get it. And then I was like, no, I'm already getting you shoes. So I put it back. And we went a few days ago. And
It was still there.
And it was
It's
still
still
there.
there.
And
No
I told him,
wanted it.
don't get it. Don't get it yet. He's like, why? I want it. I said, don't get it yet. I turn back around, This man has it in his hands with a smile on his face like nothing happened. He had no regrets.
No regrets
whatsoever. He had not a damn regret, which was funny.
I look, I'm not a White Sox fan. We all know I'm a Yankee fan, but damn, I love this hat. I love the color blue. Okay, I mean, I got the blue Jordan shirt on that. You got oil on, by the way.
Me?
When you were cooking empanadas last time, you messed up my Jordan hoodie.
Well, who told you to stand this close to me while I am cooking?
I thought that you were about to kiss me or something. I'm not gonna lie.
Anyways, we should talk about how we met.
So let me tell you how we met. It's senior photo day, and I did not want to go back to my class, so I chose to skip class, took photos with a bunch of friends, and I'm sitting in the bleachers in the gymnasium, and up in the corner, I see this girl, sweatpants, hoodie, mask on, just vibing to music. I thought she was goth. I thought she was very goth.
Actually, the Wi-Fi in there sucked, so
the Wi-Fi always sucked in the school gymnasium.
So I was just like scrolling and like scrolling.
Oh,
like,
you were just
on my
scrolling?
phone, and I was hoping for you to talk to me.
And
that's why I sat all the way in the back.
And I said to my friends, I said, I bet I could get her Snapchat. So I went up to her, and I ended up getting her Snapchat. I said, like, I talked to her for a minute or two, and then I said, what's your name? And she had to say her name like 3 times because the mask on, she was talking softly. The gym was loud. I couldn't hear her. Finally got her Snapchat, texted her right away. Like, I wasn't waiting for her to text me
About
first.
5 seconds later, when I added him, it was like, boom! I was like, okay.
And then next thing I know, by the end of the week, I think that was on a Tuesday, so by Friday, we were talking about going on a date.
No, by Friday, we went on the date.
We went on a date that Friday? Damn.
Yeah,
talk about some fast-moving stuff right there.
That was like a November 7th, and then we had a second date, which was November 10th.
You remember the dates? I don't.
And yeah, and then
am I like a bad husband for that?
Yeah. And it was history from there.
It was, and now we're married, and we are doing a podcast in my mother's basement.
Yes.
Thank you guys for watching.
See you later, folks.